Do you often finish work feeling like a human pancake, flattened, drained, and unsure whether you're still alive or just a ghost haunting your couch? Yeah, me too. There was a time when I'd come home and just melt into the furniture like a sad piece of forgotten cheese. I'd look at the clock and wonder where the last 4 hours went, only to realize I was just watching dog videos and arguing with strangers over pineapple on pizza. That kind of tiredness, mental, physical, emotional, is real. It's like your soul clocked out at 3 p.m., but your body's still expected to stay till 6. But good news, I cracked the code. I found 7 habits that turned me from a zombie into a functioning human being. And no, I didn't join a cult or start drinking beet juice. Though, never say never. If you're in that exhausted after work club, listen up. Your rescue plan has arrived. Lesson 1. I used strategic downtime to enhance cognitive performance. Think of yourself as a smartphone. All day long, you're running multiple apps, emails, meetings, last-minute projects, office gossip, which totally counts. Eventually, your battery hits 1%, and if you don't recharge, you start freezing mid-sentence like a bad Zoom call. Rest is your charger. But let's be real, scrolling Instagram for an hour doesn't count as rest. That's just putting your brain on a roller coaster of, why is everyone in Greece while I'm here eating cereal for dinner? Real rest is intentional. It could be a short walk, stretching, breathing exercises, or even lying on your floor wondering why adulthood is so expensive. The point is to stop the madness for a few minutes. Think of it like defragging your brain, except with fewer pop-ups and more peace. Trust me, your brain will thank you. And so will your coworkers who are tired of your 3 p.m. zombie stare. Lesson 2. Unlocking inner calm with meditation. Imagine your brain is like your kitchen junk drawer. Just random thoughts, receipts, expired coupons, and one AA battery floating around. Meditation is like finally organizing that drawer without crying. When you meditate, you're not trying to stop thoughts, because good luck with that. You're just letting them float by like passive-aggressive clouds. Some are light and fluffy, others look like they want to fight you. But the trick is to not engage. Just wave and move on. At first, I couldn't sit still for 2 minutes without wondering what I forgot to do. Now, I can zone out like a cat in a sunbeam. Meditation isn't about becoming a monk on a mountain. It's about giving your overworked brain a break so it doesn't short-circuit during your next Zoom call. Bonus, you start reacting less to things. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Instead of rage screaming, you're like, may your GPS guide you poorly. Growth. Lesson 3. Hobbies have therapeutic powers. Work drains you because it feels like an endless treadmill that only speeds up when your boss walks by. Hobbies, though, they're like cheat codes for joy. They don't have to be fancy. You could garden, paint, play video games, or try baking until your kitchen looks like a flower bomb exploded. The point is, it's your thing. No deadlines, no performance reviews, just you vibing. And if you're saying, I don't have time for hobbies, let me introduce you to the concept of doomscrolling. If you've got 30 minutes to spiral down a TikTok hole, you've got 30 minutes to knit a scarf, build a model airplane, or start that YouTube channel you keep dreaming about. Even if it flops, at least you'll have fun flopping. Hobbies are like mental vacations, without the jet lag or questionable airplane food. Lesson 4. Self-pampering can help you recharge your mind after a stressful day at work. Here's a wild idea. What if, and hear me out, you treated yourself with the same kindness you give your phone? You charge that thing like it's royalty. But when it comes to yourself, nah, I'll just run on fumes and caffeine. Self-pampering isn't just spa days and cucumber slices on your eyes, though 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's about doing little things that make your soul sigh in relief. Put on music that makes you feel like the main character. Eat that snack you've been saving. Dance in your kitchen like no one's watching, unless your neighbor's window is open, in which case, give them a show. Music is a magical reset button. Upbeat songs give you energy. Slow songs calm your nerves. I have a playlist titled Songs That Keep Me From Flipping Tables. Works every time. Pampering isn't selfish, it's survival. Lesson 5. Satisfying rituals before bed promote deeper rest and mental clarity. You ever lie in bed staring at the ceiling, suddenly remembering every embarrassing thing you've done since middle school? That's not rest. That's a torture chamber in your brain. The solution? Pre-sleep rituals. No, not the chanting kind, unless that's your vibe. I mean doing something small that signals to your brain, hey, we're winding down now. For me, it's cleaning my desk or making my room feel less like a war zone. Some nights, it's just journaling or drinking tea that tastes like regrets but helps me sleep. Doing one small task gives you that end-of-day satisfaction that screams, I did something, even if it's just organizing socks. This trick reduces that nighttime anxiety spiral, because when your brain is too busy celebrating your mini win, it doesn't have time to remind you of the time you called your boss Mom. Lesson 6. Reclaim mental peace by reducing social media consumption. Let's talk about the black hole known as social media. 1 minute you're watching a cooking video, and 5 hours later, you're deep in a conspiracy theory about lizard people. Social media is a great tool, but also a sneaky thief of your time, energy, and self-esteem. You're comparing your everyday life to someone else's highlight reel. Like, they're skydiving while you're Googling, what's a normal amount of cereal to eat at 2 a.m.? When I started cutting back, I got bored at first. But then, something wild happened. I remembered I had hobbies, and books, and actual friends I could call. My energy came back because my brain wasn't constantly spinning like a fidget spinner in a wind tunnel. Set app limits. Mute accounts that make you feel bad. Curate your feed like you're the curator of the museum of not losing your mind. Less scrolling, more living. Trust me, it's liberating. Lesson 7. Embracing eyewear to combat tiredness. Okay, this one's personal. I spent years thinking I was just naturally exhausted. I blamed everything. Bad sleep, stress, Mercury in retrograde. Turns out, my eyeballs were begging for help. Staring at screens all day without proper glasses is like doing cardio with ankle weights. You can do it, but your body will hate you. When I finally got my eyes checked and slapped on some blue light glasses, it was like switching from potato quality to HD. Suddenly, I wasn't squinting at emails like they were written in ancient code. No more headaches that felt like tiny gremlins tap dancing on my forehead, and the constant fatigue, gone. Poof. Like my motivation after lunch, but in reverse. Lesson here? Don't wait till your eyeballs revolt. Get those peepers checked and invest in good glasses. They might not make you look smarter, but you'll feel like a genius for solving the mystery of your never-ending tiredness. So, here's the deal. If you're dragging yourself through life like a half-charged Roomba, try one of these habits. Don't just sit around complaining, hoping your energy magically returns like a lost sock in the dryer. Try rest, meditate, pick up a hobby, treat yourself like royalty, create a bedtime ritual. Ditch some screen time and go get your eyes checked. No, it won't turn you into a superhero overnight, but it might just make you feel like a human again, and that's a pretty big win. Be the CEO of your own well-being. If this helped you even a little, share it with that one friend who looks like they haven't slept since 2019. And don't forget to subscribe. We're just getting started on this self-care adventure. Now go forth and conquer, or at least make it to 5 p.m. without falling apart.